Hello, hello. I'm trying a different time slot for streaming, and I decided to download this game. I am playing it from the PlayStation 4. I've never played this game before. It's called Inscryption. I saw, um, I saw another streamer I watched play it, and it's pretty dark. Maybe kind of a horror, like a psychological horror card game. So we are going to give this a shot and see if we survive. Give me just 1 second here. Oop, sorry. Just adjusting my headset here. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. New game. Options. Dialogue, speed, brightness. Usually like to turn the sound effects volume down a little bit. Okay. You may hear some noise in the background because I am streaming this on a Sunday afternoon. My daughter is awake. She's just watching something in a room. Let's see. Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you have forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. Play the squirrel card. Okay. Squirrel. Now play your stout. Stoat? Okay. It requires a sacrifice. Stoats cost 1 blood. Sacrifices must be made. How morbid. An honorable death. Play the stoat. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is the attack power, 1. Okay. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. If you win if you tip my side all the way down. Like this. My turn. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from deck or you may draw a squirrel. I guess let's draw a squirrel. How dull. Fear not, the beast is sacrificed but not removed from your deck. Its suffering was real, but you will see it again. How morbid. Because you are learning, I will pass. Again, the choice. Let's take a random card. Okay. 3 damage dealt, 3 weights on the scale. Pass. Alright. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. I don't like the dude's little swirly eyes. Let me recall your story. Oh, yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. 2 denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. The caustic adder, damage from its poison bite is always lethal. The undying cat, sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. Well, let's go with the undying cat then. Another creature joins your caravan. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break it in case of emergency. And have a second. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. 3 is as much as you can carry. Alright. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was a rather right play, I get it. Maybe you'll help me? Play along for now. You may now see my moves ahead of time. Okay. Here we go. I guess that's it. Okay, so I can attack the stumps. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. Oh, lovely. I guess I'll sacrifice this one and this one. Do I know what I'm doing? Absolutely not. Okay, I guess I'll just put the squirrel down so that there's something there. Another wolf. Cat, squirrel. And here we go. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. How morbid. The young wolf cub, it grows into a wolf after a single turn. Or the meek sparrow, an inexpensive if feeble flying creature. Let me take a sparrow. They said flying creatures can attack directly. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. Oh. Well, then let's take the sparrow, I guess. You looked upon your menagerie and selected a healthy host. Alright. What an honor. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the sparrow now lives in the stoat. Alright. Behold my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Back on the board. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. Yape. Alright. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Crap. You've lost. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Bring it here. Alright. Wait. Now sit back down. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Dude. Now, where were we? The watchful bullfrog, it leaps in the way of attacking flyers. The proud wolf, a vicious contender. The reviled skunk, its stench reduces the strength of the enemy. I take the bullfrog. Again, no idea what I'm doing here, but we're just gonna roll with it. I don't even know what these mean. You came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon your group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire, that will enhance its power, said another. You notice one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. The fire warmed the bullfrog, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached toward it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the bullfrog away from the fire and left. Why are we even in this forest to begin with? Grand fir, okay. Oh. Well. How do I use the bottles over there? Probably wasn't a good decision. A card breaching this sigil will block an opposing creature bearing the airborne sigil. I don't know what that means. Ow! A well-earned point of damage. I didn't think you would really do it. Did it just take one of my teeth? Ew. What the hell? Who made this game? There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent or I will tear you to shreds. This spot? You sure? Don't make me second guess myself. Let's go. Wolf. A conniving raven, a blight upon the skies. Or a stalwart snapper, a near impenetrable defense. Take a raven. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. Okay. I'm gonna go with squirrel. Its bleeding yields 3 blood, if you can ignore the bleating. If you deem it necessary, you can cut up one of my cards with these. Feeling overburdened, enough with the full 3 items you carried on. That looks like a boss battle symbol to me. Bruh. The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Hee-haw! 'Twas the prospector! No, that's not unsettling at all. Oh. The mule's key. Okay. Okay. Pack mule. Said the mule is key. Okay. Squirrel. There's squirrel out. The right button I wanted to push. Crap. Red snapper. Nabbit my mule. Porcupine? I'm starting to get the hang of this. I hope you don't think it would be that easy. There's gold in them cards. Okay. Gold. What in the world? Gold. I've struck gold. What am I supposed to do with that? You're out of space. There's no room for that. What do you mean? Oh. Get it. The battle has taken a toll on you. Nah, you think? Your supply of new creatures was exhausted. Starvation began to set in. I'm gonna lose? There goes my second candle. More gold for me. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. It's gone. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. Though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's unique. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Please choose a card to draw the cost from. A cost of 2 blood from the wolf. And another, this time I will use its power and health. 3 power and 2 health from the wolf. Now choose a card from which we will extract sigils. Sigil of Airborne from the Raven. Is that gonna fit? This is now but one final matter. There is now but one final matter. Oof. W reading. The portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. Here we go again. Another challenger. Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you can understand bones. Maybe I was supposed to die? I feel like I was supposed to die. It seems very purposeful. The resourceful possum costs 2 bones. You can gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes for any reason. From the death of your creature, you gained a bone. You will not lose this until it is spent, or the battle ends. Alright. fairly simple, fairly straightforward. How brutal of you. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to keep for each extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. The trapper. Oh. I forgot your figurine. Get up and fetch it for me. It's beside the safe. Let us continue. The meager coyote, but what did you expect for only 4 bones? The nefarious rattler, a brittle creature, once past its monstrous fangs. The unkillable cockroach. It returns to your hand after dying. Is a cockroach from Florida? However, returning to my hand might be a good thing, so maybe we'll go with that. You know, you're free to get up again, to keep your blood flowing. I'm no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. It allows me time to plan your next encounter. But do keep your hands off my possessions. Okay, so that's like a tutorial. Alright. Alright. Are you smart or something? He usually doesn't even bother teaching about bones. Alright, here's a tip. I saw a past victim writing a passcode in the rule book. Alright. Total misplay. Yes, I realize that. Alright, what we got? The apothesized goat. The truest offering. Sacrificing it grants 3 blood. A wolf. And myself. Guess I'll take my own card. Go to the campfire. A group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. One of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket. You withdrew. This dude. Cheating again. Ever look in the rule book? There's definitely passcodes scrolled in there. They were looking up the bullfrog sigil. Okay, so next time the map is unrolled, I need to look at the sigil that has the wing and the shield. Fine. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Ugh. Lucky for you. I see the way this is going. I concede. You may accept my surrender, or you may finish this match the slow way. That seems suspicious. Alright. Oh. Okay, I see. 273 for one of the dial. For the safe. Right? 273? You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Care to look at my pelts? Care to look at my pelts? Take a pelt free of charge. A rabbit pelt. See the quality? You're leaving already? Please consider me pelts. Okay, so all I can take is a rabbit pelt. Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight, but he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. Is that what that is? Oh, choose a card to sacrifice. never peeked in that rule book? You know the one. You look at it. If you forget a sigil. You know, the sigils on the cards. Yes, I did look at it. Keep me alive. I'll try. Hold on a second. Yes.
You have dinner?
It's only 2 o'clock. You just had a sandwich.
Did you eat out?
Alright. Sorry about that. Let's see. Well, I guess we'll just go ahead and go. Oh, I can put this one out. And put... Nope, that is not what I wanted to do.
What you doing?
Were you as unfaltering as the cockroach? Okay. You encountered a small outpost in the woods tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. I can trade you as any of these. Take your time. Beehive. Oh, a grizzly, but that requires 3. These pelts are most excellent. My thanks. It's gotta be there. 2, 7, 3. Stink bug. Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape. That iron creep. Is the stoat around? The stunned. This madness must end. Put that away. Some bone tokens for a rainy night. A powerful item. Turn this and I'll skip my next turn. Oh, let's take that. And then let's do this. Alright, let's see if we can take on the Prospector again. My boss battles are high-stakes tests of your aptitude. With one flame, you will either overcome them or die. Fear not. I will let you keep the smoke. The incessant clink, clink, clinking reverberated between your ears. The path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. 'Twas the Prospector. You again. Indeed. Our friend freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it. You got a plan? We have another friend here. You've got to be. I wouldn't call him a friend, but I suppose we are in deep this time. Right. What does the smoke do? You sure? Yes. When a card bearing the sigil dies, 4 bones are awarded instead of 1. Okay, cool. So many bones. Woohoo! Dagnabbit. I got a lot of cards in my hands. Let me put down a squirrel. Mole. What does that one do? Burrower. When an empty space would be struck, a card bearing the sigil will move to that space to receive the strike instead. Okay. There's gold in them cards. The creature opposing a card bearing the sigils loses 1 power. Alright, this time we did it. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. Alright. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. The Eternal Serpent. Death strengthens it forever. Ouroboros. A largely unimpressive specimen. A strange larva. But that probably turns into something. The Stalwart Mole Man. The ultimate defense. I'm going to take that one because that turns into something. With sound of Prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. The rank smell of rotten mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. A nascent raven is no less conniving in its incubation. The fervid mantis, its preying claws strike both to the left and right. Take the mantis, that sounds like it would be useful. The amount of items you can carry is 3, and you have 3. Instead, perhaps you'll accept this gift from my friend. The prudent pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. Okay. So strange. Why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory in the flash. Oh, this turned into a Mothman. Okay. Oh, snap. Okay. That ended quickly. You arrived at the inky black mouth of a cave. Oh, that's not disturbing at all. Okay. A strange beast lurked within. It spoke, "Pass one of my trials and I'll be yours," in a raspy voice. 3 creatures will be drawn from your deck. They will decide your success or failure. It spoke again, but first you will choose a trial. The Trial of Wisdom. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 3 sigils among them to pass. The Trial of Power. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 4 attack power combined to pass. The Trial of Health. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 health combined to pass. I'm going to go with that one and hopefully let the Trial of Power begin. Oh. 4 from the Grizzly, 2 from the Pack Rat, 0 from the Strange Larva. You have passed the trial. The beast revealed itself. It was... Oh, okay. The inhabited alpha joined your menagerie. You came across some familiar stones, but there was something different. You intuited that the fate of the creature selected for this would not be pleasant. You cautiously slaughtered the bullfrog. However, the Bone Lord was pleased by your sacrifice. A minor boon of the Bone Lord. You will start each battle with 1 extra bone. You shook off the viscera of the poor bullfrog and carried onwards. You know, for not really visually being a gory game, it's psychologically kind of gory. Yep. Alright. Dang it. Guess I'll just put the squirrel down just to save my health. Ooh, ouch. That's not okay. How disappointing. Jeez. time is it? Okay. Alright, well, I do have something to do here. Last save 19 seconds ago. Okay. Okay, that causes it to be saved again. Alright, so I got something to do, so I'm going to stop here. And I might be back on after the Super Bowl. Hope everybody enjoys it, and the team that you're rooting for wins the Super Bowl. So I'm going to go ahead and stop my stream here. You guys enjoy and be back later. Have a great day.